say I'm here with, and then I let you introduce yourself.
Okay.
Cool?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Chris, and I'm here with...
POVEEHalo. Good to be here.
It's good to have you.
Mm-hmm.
We've been trying to get this
I feel like it's been a minute. We've been
for a
trying to
little
make it
bit.
happen. So.
It's okay. Life,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Scheduling.
Yeah.
We're parents.
Yeah.
So that in itself. Yeah.
He's crawling now, so
That's
it's
so
a lot.
crazy.
Yeah.
And that's wild. Be prepared. He finna get into all the things.
I know. That's everybody.
So.
Every time I talk to somebody, they're like, it just gets more and more from here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm ready for
Lock
it.
everything up.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
I gotta get him like his own little laptop and shit.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, do that. With mine.
Little mini POVEE.
Yeah.
Okay. So I want to start from the beginning. Like, how did you start creating? Because I know you do a lot. I know you make music, but you do a lot of other things. But
I feel like it is a long story. I'm gonna try to keep it as short as possible.
It's okay. We're here. We're here to yap. So.
All right, bet. So when I was like 3 years old, I started drawing. That's like the first thing I ever started doing. Was big on like anime, Dragon Ball Z, cartoons, comic books, all that stuff. So, I was probably like solely into like illustration and like wanted to be like almost like a comic book artist till I was like, I don't know, like 12, something like that. For most of my childhood, I just wanted to draw. And at a certain point, my dad was kind of just like, I always say, he said, you can't make money from art. But I think that was just me being a kid. What he really meant was, I told him I just wanted to draw and didn't really have a plan of how that would create an income. And so he was like, well, you need to pick, are you going to do illustration? Are you going to do graphic design? Are you going to do which one of these avenues in art are you going to do to be a career? And that kind of like messed me up. And I started doing like everything and looking for all types of stuff. So I got into graphic design a little bit, but everything kind of blossomed when I met Cole Blaze, is a guy who worked at my dad's job at the time.
Okay.
And he was like the media director for the church. And so he did pretty much everything, graphic design, film, and everything. But the cameras was really what got me. So I got into film heavy then, and I was like making movies all through like basically high school.
Oh, dope.
I didn't start making music until maybe the end of high school, and really that was just for fun. My bro Javion goes by DJ Preem now. DJ Preem in Houston, he's cold.
Okay.
But he made music, and I would just like pull up to his house while he was making music and like play around. My dad was big into like fun fact about me, I did not or could not listen to secular music until I was like maybe like freshman year of high school.
Oh, wow.
So like it was only Christian rap, Lecrae, and like Tripley, Toby Mac, like that type of stuff. But we would just listen to that over and over again. So I would like, that's how I got into rap. And then my cousin moved in with us, and she had the Schoolboy Q album with collard greens on it.
That's good.
I would listen to collard greens like
That's
every day,
good.
and I was like, okay, now I like Kendrick. So then I started getting into more music. But so I like always had a love for music, but never really like did it seriously. And then once I got into college, I met Tyree, and I had made a few songs before I met him. And again, I kind of just like was having fun, not really like taking it seriously. My name was Rena Smooth at the time.
What was it?
Rena Smooth, so like Renaissance Man. Was like what I used to call myself.
Okay.
Yeah. So that didn't last long.
Right.
But, I had made like 2 songs just through the same like engineer that my bro Javion had gone to. So it's really again just like he went to the studio and we had extra time, and so I did some stuff. But I went to Missouri State for film and television, and so that's how I got there. And I met Tyree just through like everybody used to go to the like library, and they had an upper hall with like private rooms, and people would do like podcasts and stuff in there. They had like super good audio equipment, and so he was the only person going in there and rapping. And so through another mutual friend, we really all just met through like smoking. We pulled up to the studio, quote unquote, and he was rapping, and I was like, I saw like his passion in it. And that's when I kind of started like seeing like the art and what making music was. And so it was solely music in my free time. Again, I was in school for film and television, so I was really trying to become like a film director at that time, and drawing was kind of like something that kind of went in the back burner. And then after I graduated, I had like a senior thesis that I thought was gonna make me like the next Ryan Coogler, and
Okay.
it did not.
Oh, no.
So I was like, it like killed my dreams, and I was like, okay, look, I should just like slow down and like do this, and I started falling more in love with music just
Mhm.
because it started becoming less of like something fun to do and some like artistic and more of like therapy, more like a journal session with myself and like getting to know myself. So
Yeah.
as I got closer to that, I feel like my first project, Party Is Over, that was my first project like as poveehalo. I think I
Okay.
had like a couple songs that came out before then that was solo, but I was mostly making duo projects with Tyree. I moved in with Tyree, I think 2022, and I lived with him for like 2 years. And we basically just made music that whole time. And I was doing like freelance work, and that kind of included everything. Like I did graphic design, doing logos and recap videos and stuff like that. So I was kind of everywhere
Mhm.
trying to build money to be a music artist. Um, I think now after like those duo projects, and then the solo project that I did, the solo project was after I met Jace, who is an engineer out there, which is crazy. When I came back to Kansas City from Springfield, I met Jace Camden.
I was
And
about to say, is that
I was like,
this
there's two of
that's
them.
yeah.
But Jace in Springfield, she had just moved out there, and Tyree introduced me to her, and she was kind of just on the kick of trying to find artists with similar passions
Mhm.
and to work with just the engineer. And we started working with her and started realizing we kind of all had the same visions.
Yeah.
And so we made like 3 songs that were kind of like, hey, you should hop on this, and hey, you should hop on this. And then after that, we were kind of like, we should just make a whole group. So we made a group called JTP, which is just 3 people, but also Jace, Janae, Tyree, and Povee.
Uh-huh.
So it kind of like takes
Oh, that's dope.
all those together. Um, so that became a focus for a while. And now I would say um, my goal is to kind of do like more of a like building the world. I always say I want to do like a production company or a creative company. And I would
Ooh.
like to do that for other people.
Mhm.
But my goal for like my art is I want it to feel kind of like how Donald Glover's progression has gone, or like maybe a little bit of Tyler the Creator, where it's like it's more than just the music when projects drop. It's like the website and the short film and the costumes and
It's
all the
like a whole
things.
production.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
like all like I know that they make music and make things about their actual lives, but the things that they're doing on stage and with their projects is like building characters, and so that's kind of like what I wanted to do. I brought all my like
Oh,
all the sketches and the scripts and
yes.
stuff from
And that
like this is like
encompasses
costume design and
like
stuff like that. So
everything that you do, like
yeah, so that's what I
doing
wanted.
doing that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like a POVEE world.
I really wanted to go back like mostly to film.
Okay.
That is what I would say I'm the most in love with when it comes to any of these like mediums. I love drawing, like the actual act of doing it, and I like making music like when I'm actually in the process of doing it. But like
Mhm.
watching movies, if you ask like my friends and family, like I will get like extremely passionate about like,
You nerd
watching
out.
movies. I nerd out a lot.
Yeah.
Often my girlfriend will get texts or calls from me with me like turning on a movie and thinking it's gonna be bad, and it
Uh-huh.
starts to get good, and I start getting like mad.
Oh.
I'm like jumping up and down like this shouldn't. Why is this doing this? Like I watched Swapped
Okay.
the other day. It's like an animated movie with Michael B. Jordan that just came out.
Okay, I haven't heard of that.
I have watched that movie 5 times now.
It's that good.
I I'm trying to figure out if it's that good.
Oh, we gotta watch it 5 times.
Because it shouldn't be that good. It
Why do
shouldn't be
you
that
say
good
that? Why
because
should it not be that good?
because it's supposed to be like the way that they advertised it in the way like you would usually see these types of movies is that it's kind of like a cash grab. It's a
Mhm.
straight to Netflix movie. Michael B. Jordan has never really done voice acting before, so it's kind of just like celebrity actor in the
Okay.
middle of it, and the idea is very similar to Hoppers. I don't know if you've heard about that. It's another animated movie
Mm-mm.
that came out in theaters, and it's the same kind of thing. It always happens. Like a movie comes out in theaters, usually with animated movies, but a
Mhm.
movie comes out in theaters that has a premise, and then Netflix or Hulu has a straight to digital. That's very,
Oh,
very similar.
okay.
So it's supposed to be like the throwaway movie. It's supposed to be the one that like nobody wants to go to the theater. I'll just turn this on instead, and we'll
Yeah.
make some money.
I don't
But
know if it's a throwaway movie if you watched it 5
it's not.
times.
It's not a
Do you
throwaway
feel
movie.
conflicted? It looks like you feel conflicted
feel-
about the fact that you
I
might
feel
like
conflicted.
it.
No, it's not that I might like it. It's that like it keeps getting higher and higher on my list. Like I have all
Okay.
these like animated movies that I think are like some of the best, and I'm like, it just keeps getting better. And this Michael B. Jordan movie shouldn't be that good. I don't know why.
I
but
think
it
you need to
shouldn't.
let go of that.
I'm
I think
one more time,
you
and
gotta
then I
let
might
go of
have to
that.
let it go. One more time. I have the
One more
excuse.
time.
I have the excuse of my son likes it, so I can just turn it on to distract him, quote unquote,
Right.
and study it too.
But if he wasn't there,
I probably
you'd
still
still
watch it.
watch it.
I probably still watch it. I do that with a lot of movies though. So
We'll
this
give
is like
you
nothing.
the 6th time for you to really
Just
be okay with it because
the
it sounds
sixth-
like that's what you need.
I think I do.
Yeah.
Like
I
really
got
like
you.
writing notes and everything. So
Oh, you,
yeah. Yeah.
okay. So you need to be like a director. Like you
That's-
just need
so,
to. Aren't
like,
you
that's-
writing something?
Yeah.
I
So,
saw that. Let's
yeah.
talk about that.
So I have the script with me, but
Oh, you got the script and everything.
yeah.
Is that what I signed up for? What did I
Uh,
sign up for?
When
I don't know.
was it like physical or it
It's on Instagram.
was on Instagram? The Angel Club thing?
We'll talk about it later.
We'll talk about it later. Yeah, but
I don't remember.
possibly. There is a list of people who are invited to the website first that has all this stuff in it. But
Okay.
this is, you
Let me
can
see.
just
Let me see.
look through that.
6 fingers. Yeah.
okay,
You
so-
posted about this.
So whenever I first made POVEEHalo, like the name,
Mm-hmm.
it was like creating a character specifically.
I was gonna ask about that. Okay.
The idea was that I wanted my name to be POV, so it was like the perspective of a young adult, and so that I could like tell a story that other people could relate to.
Mm-hmm.
But POV was taken, so
Oh.
I added 2 E's, and that worked. So at first I was just gonna like do like the like the abbreviations and just make the VEE and keep it like that. But
Mm-hmm.
I just kept saying POVE for some reason when I was reading it. So I was like,
And now
okay,
you're POVEE.
yeah, now I'm POVE. So, which is crazy. Like even when I go like to Springfield, there like majority of people don't know my actual name anymore down there. Like the people I went to school with. It's like strange. They
Now
just
you're
call me
POVEE to them too?
Just
That's
POVE,
kind of
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. But it was supposed to be a character, and I had. If you go back to like my YouTube channel, you can see my first, like, I guess you can call it my first EP. It's like a 3-song project called Self Care.
Okay.
And it is like a whole short film. I kind of like compare it to like I forget what his short film is called. Childish Gambino's short film for Because of the Internet. I don't know if you've seen it.
No. But I do love Childish Gambino. I
yeah.
do love his work.
It is really good. I feel like I always encourage people to watch it because have you seen Atlanta?
Oh yeah.
If you're a fan of Atlanta, you can see like the beginning processes of him like making that project.
Okay.
Because it really is kind of just like a slice of life with him doing things. But that was like the idea I had. So even in the first project, it was already like in a short film format.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's kind of what these projects I'm wanting to get back into. 6 Fingers is a project that I dropped. I don't even know how long ago now, almost a year ago now.
With music.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's the last thing I dropped, period.
Really?
Yeah. I've done a lot of like keeping up with people like on social media, and then I had a freestyle that I did that I kind of like Instagram exclusive release, but even that still not really a release. So yeah, since 6 Fingers, that's been the last thing.
How would you describe the music that you make?
I feel like I would say like raw is maybe the best
Okay.
word. I feel like it's very emotional. So okay, getting back into me geeking out about film. So I watched this YouTube video of an analysis on Afro surrealism.
Okay.
That's kind of how I would want my music to be described as. That's kind of like the goal I'm going for, is that it kind of takes these extreme emotions and these extreme things that. So they describe it as surrealism for any other genre is taking things that are out of this world and making it apparent to people.
Mm-hmm.
But in Afro surrealism and for Black people, it's more of taking things that we actually go through and showing people how ridiculous it is in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
So it's basically like adding as much emotion to it as you can. And one of the things they highlight for like Atlanta is that you'll have moments where you're laughing out loud because the things are so ridiculous, and
Mhm.
then they'll take the realness of that situation and throw it at you, and so like you kind of like you have to stop and pay attention, and
Yeah.
so that contrast I really like inside of media. So that's kind of what I'm trying to bring into my music. Like Minefield is like hype and like we jumping, but
Mhm.
the premise is not hype at all. The premise is like so like when I first started the song, people was jumping with this question life. I'm on a poll. I bet I'm voting this by the bitch. So like the first line is life is shitty. So
Yeah. But you're hype.
yeah. So
Yeah.
like the contrast of that is kind of what I want people to feel. So
I like that.
mm,
I think that's great.
thank
That's awesome. So you haven't done anything or like put anything out there since Fingers. So do you plan on putting anything out this year, or like what's the
definitely,
plan for that?
definitely. So Six Fingers was, if I'm thinking of it right, I think I released that like right before I had my son.
Okay.
So um majority of the reasons that I haven't been dropping is because of just being a dad.
Right.
Um,
Dad life.
mhm.
That takes a lot.
It was a mix of me having less time to get some stuff done, and also like wanting to find the importance in what
Mhm.
I was doing. Six Fingers is a fun project, and I think it was important for me to make this short film because it kind of um, I had themes and things and like things I wanted people to kind of like take away from the project, and I
Uh-huh.
think me having fun, some of the songs I strayed away from it a little bit, and I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with that. I think it's just good that I was able to come back, and now I feel like I have a chance to actually tell the story of what Six
Yeah.
Fingers is supposed to be. But just having more intention in what I'm doing kind of like slowed me to a halt. And I think
Mhm.
over the last month, I've kind of had to get myself back up and be like, yes, move with intention and move with patience, but we got to get stuff out. So
Yeah.
there's a story to tell. So I think the longer I wait, the more I kind of like discredit myself in things that we could be doing.
That's a really good point to make when it comes to like being intentional and moving with intention. And I didn't even think about that, how it can kind of slow you down in a way because
Mm-hmm.
it's like you kind of like you want everything to be how it's supposed to be
Yeah,
in your mind,
yeah,
right? Instead of just maybe letting go a little bit
yeah,
and just letting it kind of do what it
yeah.
does.
And I think music specifically is one of the genre or like one of the mediums that kind of like you can get lost in having fun
Yeah.
and not having intention in it. I think that was one of the reasons it took me so long to get into the art side of music
Mhm.
because look, I think there are tons of amazing artists and amazing people who make music and have intention in what they do. But
Mhm.
this industry is one of the biggest ones where it's like people just doing stuff to do stuff.
They just making
It's
noise.
more
Yeah.
of they know this is the medium that they can do that will get them the lifestyle of the people who do all the art stuff. Like making movies, I
Uh-huh.
gotta learn how to act and I gotta learn how to do this and be in a room and be on time and be on 12-hour sets. But being a music artist, I can go in here and make a stupid song and maybe blow up tomorrow. So
As long as it's catchy.
yeah, so people just want the
Yeah.
life that comes after it, and this is like the easiest to get into and like maybe luckily blow up
Yeah.
besides like maybe like content creation. But I think even before like maybe 5 years ago, that wasn't a thing that you could like rely on. Like it wasn't a
No, I
reliable
think
source.
that COVID really
Yeah,
changed that
yeah,
for sure. I mean, there
yeah,
was people didn't have a choice, like, and so it made it more, it made it bigger because like, what can you do? You're stuck in the house.
yeah,
You're gonna watch something. You're gonna
yeah.
consume this content.
Which makes me sad because
That is
just because
sad.
like I feel like I've always wanted more people to be into the arts and be into like creating,
Yeah.
and I feel like there was always the group of people who would see creating as a moneymaker and see it as like this cheap thrill. And I really hoped that we all transitioned into being creators and we got majority people who just wanted to create in those moments. But it feels like we got a lot of people who kind of found out about the cheapness of what can be in this industry.
Yeah,
And so it's
and that
like
they can make money.
yeah, so it's like I feel like we are really, I feel like we're getting into the transition now, which is good, where it's like people are starting to realize that um, there, like you said, that there is intention in making art, and so I think
Hmm.
a lot of the people who kind of came over to being content creators are starting to realize that they can't just like do bullshit.
Right.
that there is like beauty in what we're doing. So
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a chance for it to become something really good. But I feel like from the jump, it could have been really good with all the artists that we got.
We just took a little,
It just took a little time.
setback. A little
Yeah,
setback.
yeah, yeah.
Is there like like any dream collabs? Anybody that you would just
Ooh,
love to work with in any of those mediums that you've talked about?
ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So for sure, Tyler the Creator.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah.
Sometimes I think about like the things that he's done in his past, and so I'm kind of like I wonder how he is actually as a person.
As a person,
Yeah, I think
I think he's pretty chill.
I think he's really dope.
Yeah.
I think one of I think he's just very like he's gonna speak his mind. So sometimes I'd be
Absolutely.
I'd be scared like maybe we're gonna disagree on something and then it's gonna be up from there. But I don't know. But his art is dope. I think the way his mind works is dope. I think the way his mind works kind of works similar to mine, where like
Okay.
he can't really. It feels like he has a world in his head whenever he makes a song. It's not just a song. He always talks about how
Oh.
he can't do songs that don't have bridges and stuff like that because it has to move through a narrative. It can't just be hook hook verse.
Has to tell a story.
Yeah, has to tell a story.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's super dope. Ryan Coogler, guaranteed.
Oh, of course.
Um,
He's so good.
I've been following him since Fruitvale Station.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's been a while.
Fruitvale Station was like I heard about it, and I really heard about it because Black Panther came out and Michael B. Jordan blew up. And I was trying
Right.
to figure out where Michael B. Jordan started, and then I figured out that Ryan Coogler was still directing. So I started diving deeper into kind of both of them.
Mm-hmm.
But he's just the definition of a guy who, again, is only focused about telling stories. Um, it's amazing to me. Like I don't think people understand how rare it is for an indie director to come in and take a very, very valuable IP, which is Creed, which was the first movie they made that wasn't Fruitvale Station, and make a spin-off of it, which never works, and it ends up being one of the best movies in the series. Same thing with Black Panther. You come in and you take a Marvel character, and you jump into this industry that is like at the peak of its like excitement, and make a movie that is arguably one of the best in the group. So like the things that he was doing just to get his one moment to like people don't realize that Sinners is the first original movie that he got to make since he's made Fruitvale Station. That's not original IP or based off a true story.
Mm-hmm.
First time he got to write, and that's all he's wanted to do. So watching him kind of grow into that and learn through the different like spaces he was in is dope. And everybody talks about his accent, but I think it's just another testament to him like being himself no matter what.
There
He
you
does not
go.
care where he's at. He's
It's
gonna talk. Yeah,
inspiring.
it's very inspiring that he's just
Yeah.
himself. So yeah, that's the same kind of thing I get from Tyler. So Virgil would have been a cool one to work with when he was alive.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, just people
Rest in
who
peace, Virgil.
people who have like mediums that they're in, but really they're just storytellers. I think that's what an artist is a storyteller. So finding the best storyteller is kind of what I would love to do. Sorry, Hans
Is that
Zimmer.
ADHD?
Hans Zimmer, yeah. Hans Zimmer, I gotta give him 2. Sorry, I gotta give him 2.
Who?
Hans Zimmer. He's
Hans
a composer.
Okay, I was about to say
Yeah.
okay. That's
Yeah.
dope. And
Yeah.
you just touched like all like the
Yeah,
mediums that
like, trying to get
you're
to
really
a little bit
rocking
of
with.
everybody.
Like I think that's great, and it shows like what motivates you and what inspires you to keep doing it. And storytelling is so important. I don't think people appreciate storytelling enough or even recognize it.
Yeah.
And the power that it holds. Like you can learn so much just with like conversations. I think conversations are so important. But just with conversations, you can learn so much about other people, but also about yourself in creating that, right? And telling that story. And you can share your own story. Like it's just there's so many possibilities. I feel like
I just feel like
storytelling.
it's just what we was built to do. I know, like
Okay.
even like when people watch, like when you watch sports, is telling a story. Whatever you're
Yes.
doing is telling a story. So I just think people again with like the way content creation is kind of blown up, people are just not seeing how important it is that we have it. I think that's why I'm like against AI so much and talk about it so much.
Ooh,
It's 'cause
okay.
of-
Yeah.
I have a lot of friends who use it. I used like ChatGPT once to like try to like figure out some ideas. But The problem I don't think is the fact that AI exists or the fact that we have the tool. I think the problem is like the potential it has. So like I
Mm-hmm.
don't think there's an issue with you saying I want to start a business. How are some ways I can do that? Because you can Google that.
Right.
So it's just about finding. It's just about having the resources. They have the resources right there.
Yeah.
Um, it's about you taking advantage of those tools to make something and then take credit for it. So if it's helping you brainstorm ideas, that's different. That's what the tool was made for. So
Mm-hmm.
use it for that.
Yeah.
And if it's helping you like do mundane tasks, like if you needed to like column something down and break something down, sure, do it for that. But like people taking it and using it to create, it just takes away the storytelling aspect of it. You're no longer telling that
For
story.
sure.
The person is
It's
telling
like
that
not
story.
genuine.
Yeah.
It's not organic.
Yeah.
And I think those two things are very important.
Yep.
With art, right?
Extremely important.
Yeah. And it takes the value away
Yeah.
from it. There's no substance.
There's no substance. People
No
always
substance.
it's so weird. Like I feel like I don't know if it's a thing with just artists or maybe it's just me and again like you said like the ADHD where it's like I can immediately tell when something is AI.
Mm-hmm.
When in animation there's this thing that they call the uncanny valley.
Okay.
If you've ever seen Polar Express,
Yeah.
that's what they use as the perfect example for it every time.
Okay,
It basically just
yeah.
means like it's just right on the line between animated and unrealistic and
Mhm.
realistic, and so
Mhm.
your brain can't figure it out. It's just something off.
That's kind of scary.
It's just something off. Like when
Yeah.
you watch Polar Express, it's just like they look okay, but something is just in my
Off.
head saying this is not right.
It's
So,
not right.
Yeah, so that's what happens every time I see something that's made with AI. They're like, I couldn't tell. I'm like, it's just something in my head
Right.
that is just
Yeah.
it just don't look right. So I think it clicks for people. I think once you see it, it's hard to ignore. So I
Yeah.
think that's something like we could be.
I think you just ruined Polar Express for everybody, but it's okay.
No,
It's all right. No, it's fine. We'll all
that
live.
feeling you had when you was watching Polar Express, I just explained it for you.
Now you know what that feeling was. Thank you, POVEE.
Yeah.
So for 2026,
Mhm.
I know we have this in the works,
Mhm.
right? This is very new, kind of,
Little
as
bit.
far as this script right here in
Yeah.
my lab. Okay. What else do we have going on for 2026?
So it's basically continuing that story.
Okay.
Six Fingers is supposed to be, or the short film is supposed to be basically like my introduction into POVEE and Reno as characters, like the official
Okay.
introduction for that.
Yeah.
And so like the way I think my content works kind of changes from there. I'll still have stuff where I kind of talk, like I'm doing a little series where I post every day and kind of like talk about the behind the scenes
I saw
process.
that. Yeah.
So I'll still have stuff like that, but still trying to decide if it's going to be on the actual POVEE page.
Okay.
Because from that point on, it's about trying to think of how much I should tell you about.
Not a lot.
actual
We got to
story.
keep them like, we can't give
Okay,
it all
yeah, I'm about
away
to say, yeah,
right now.
I don't want to spoil nothing.
No,
And
don't
it's
do
very
that.
okay. So
Just give him a snippet.
I've been telling people that the story is kind of like a mix of in Atlanta or Afro surreal like dramedy and anime. Grew up on a lot of anime, so bringing that into like live action. You can kind of think of the next 6 months as like 6 episodes.
Oh, I like that.
In POVEE's life.
Okay.
So each month we'll have a short film project and some type of art drop. Like all of these things will be part of like an art book, and then
Okay.
I have I want to start doing more like official art pieces. So I'm trying to do
Dope.
like one a month for that too, just because I've never done it before, and trying to again be intentional with that. I think a
Yeah.
lot of times I tell myself I'm gonna do a big art piece and say I'm gonna get it done in a week,
Right.
and that's not gonna
week.
happen. So,
Okay. Let's
yeah.
be a little bit more realistic. Give yourself a little bit more
yeah.
time.
So I usually rush myself. I'm usually like it needs to be out like
okay.
now. So
Yeah.
this plan that I'm doing is actually I made a 6-month plan in December,
Okay.
and it started with Six Fingers as well. So Six Fingers probably came out around like November, December.
Okay.
It started with Six Fingers as well, and so I didn't do basically anything in that 6-month plan. I started a lot of the projects that were supposed to be done every month, but never really got anything that was posted in front of people. So now my goal is to kind of just take that 6-month plan and actually execute it
Yeah.
to the end of the year. So
You got it. You can do it.
So,
I believe
I
that.
think that includes Six Fingers is already out, so that's the music that's coming out. I have 2 small EPs. and I have one project.
Ah,
So
yes. I'm
that's
excited. We need
this.
more. We need more POVEE music.
That's what somebody just texted me today and asked me when I was dropping more
Exactly,
music.
because we need it. POVEE live, amazing.
Thank you so much.
So much fun to watch. You are such a vibe. It's very
Thank you
hype.
so much.
Like he be getting the people hype. I've witnessed
I
it
think
firsthand. It's on my Instagram. If you would also, there's proof.
there's
Like I
proof.
have the
There's proof.
receipts.
I got to get better at recording the sets because I really want like my YouTube channel to kind of hold them. But
Yeah.
I take a lot of pride in doing my sets. So
Okay.
like
Yeah. I
it,
have this fancy camera now, so I got you.
bet yeah.
Yeah. We've documented. I've committed, so
I
I'm there.
want to try to do um some type of live event with each of the drops too.
That would be
Um
super cool.
I really wanted to transition into like yes there will be music, but it's less of a concert and more like a community event. Especially with the films involved to
Yeah,
be able to sit down
that's.
and watch the film. So
Oh, that would be so cool.
yeah,
And community is everything.
community is
We need
literally
community.
everything.
We can't get anything done without community. I don't care what anybody says.
Hmm.
Like, so that's so important that you want to pour into the community. I know Kansas City loves
Yeah.
that. We love that.
Speaking of,
Um,
shout out you, shout out Cashy,
what?
shout out Royal Chief, Shay Lyric,
Yeah,
No
they finna be
Limit,
performing
Ashawn,
tonight.
like yeah, like, all them performing tonight, like the things that they're doing, especially Royal Chief, like it's so many
Yeah,
things I've seen like in the past like again 6 months where I'm like, bro, he's just everywhere.
yeah,
So
he's killing it.
it's just dope seeing people. I think the city in general. When I first moved back here, like a little bit over a year ago, the city in general was a little like disconnected. And I think
Mm.
seeing it grow together over this last like year or so has been crazy. Macwood TV, also
Shout
amazing.
out
Just
Macwood.
like people really are figuring out again, just like the art and what we
Yeah,
have here
yeah.
and the talent that we have
The
here,
beauty of it.
and coming together and celebrating it. So I think that's dope. So
Yeah, there's more to come. I'm
yeah,
just so excited for the future. I'm so like I feel blessed to be a part of this community
mm,
with all of you, and I'm excited.
yeah.
So thank you so much for yapping with me.
Thank you for
We
letting
got
me
yap
yap. I know I
again.
was doing a lot.
No, that's what this is the whole point. Like we may be yapaholics, but I think the first step is admitting
It's
that, right?
and
Yeah,
being aware,
yeah.
yeah.
So, and I'm okay with it. So,
Okay, good,
yapping
cool.
is a beautiful thing, and I appreciate you once again. I'm Chris_radio. I'm here with POVEE.
You can find me literally anywhere. Poveehalo, POVEE, and then Halo like the angel.
Like the angel.
It's the same username name everywhere: Spotify, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, wherever you need to find me. If you want to talk to me, and I would love to talk to you, see me on Instagram, send me a DM. Like you just witnessed, I'll yap all day. So,
He be yapping.
yep. So hit me up.
Yeah. All right. That's it.
Cool.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
This is cool.
Thank you.